FBI says it's identified the gunman who killed two FBI agents in South Florida yesterday morning. His name is David Lee Huber, 55 years old. The FBI says he was being investigated for child pornography. The Miami Herald reports Huber worked on computers and ran a computer consulting business. His only known run-ins with the law, some traffic tickets and an eviction. The FBI says the two agents were killed while executing a search warrant at Huber's apartment yesterday in the town of Sunrise. Both veterans of the Bureau. According to the Herald, Huber watched the agents approach his apartment on a doorbell camera, and he opened fire through that door with an assault-style rifle. It was the deadliest day for the FBI since the terror attacks of 9/11. Frank Figliuzzi now, former assistant director for counterterrorism, or I should say counterintelligence at the FBI, and NBC News national security contributor. Frank, is this how agents usually serve a search warrant? And will the FBI now consider changing tactics?
Typically, a search warrant obviously has to be served where the items are that you're searching for. So, yes. However, to answer your second question, the FBI is very good at pivoting and adapting from mistakes and from new threats. And the new threat here, as you pointed out, Shep, is the proliferation of these doorbell cameras and other security cameras that are almost as prolific as weapons inside people's homes. So don't be surprised if you see a new tactical approach, which is, if we want the element of surprise, it's not walking down the driveway toward the house anymore. It's taking someone down outside the house and then proceeding to the house more safely so you can execute your search.
Makes perfect sense in this new world. You know, Frank, until yesterday's outburst of violence, this guy lived what so far appears to be a largely nonviolent life. Can you think of any way the FBI could have been warned that this ambush was a possibility?
You can never totally eliminate the threat faced by law enforcement. That's a reminder for all of us. But you do your homework, and I believe the FBI is excellent at doing their intel gathering before hitting a house with a warrant or an arrest warrant. You look at concealed carry permits, gun registration. You always look around for vicious dogs. Are there children present that could be harmed if we enter the home? All of that gets done, but you can never eliminate the surprise. And the extra threat here was the child pornography charge. That's the nature of this search. Those people are extremely threatened. They have nothing left to lose when they're discovered to be a child pornographer. Why? Because their reputation comes crashing down on them. They often commit suicide. In this case, they killed FBI agents.
Yeah, you know, these two agents, they'd been doing this admirable work for so long. And you think about how much things have changed. There's doorbell cameras. There's security cameras around houses. There are drones. So much that so many can get their hands on for so little. How much more dangerous does this technology, which can be used by law enforcement for so much good, cause for them out in the field?
Once again, law enforcement's behind the technology. It's out in front of us, of course, and that happens throughout history. But the catch-up is going to be fast, and there may be methods, Shep, where law enforcement can learn who has these devices and do extra surveillance and make certain that they don't see any signs of this or a signal coming from the house that indicates that. The huge tragic irony here, Shep, is these two agents died protecting children, and they left children of their own when they were slain.
Yeah, just horrifying. Frank Figliuzzi, thanks so much. Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.